Okay, I had did a video, but going back, I just I didn't feel it. So I'm just gonna get to the point on this one. Um, this is about Crash Team Racing, and as some of you know, some of you may not, they are going to add microtransactions to the game pretty soon. I've been enjoying the game, and this is not an official review, but if I had to give the game a review, I would give it a, honestly, on its own, it's a fun game. I give it an 8 out of 10 for its single player portion and local races. That's decent, But the online portion, I give a 6. It is a horrible mess. It is full of lag at times, and not so much the racers themselves, but there are a lot of invisible walls. I've been hit by invisible missiles or bombs. I mean, there's been times I've been hit by something and I don't even see what it is, but you just get hit. Because you'll see the icon saying it's a missile, but you won't ever see it hit you. You'll just spin out. There have been times when people drop weapons and I've been hit by them, but you don't see them actually drop it. It's so fast, I guess, but you don't actually have time to dodge because it just hits you. And it's just an online broken, unbalanced mess. And if you're a speed racer, the game favors you because if you get in first, and anyway, I can do that later. This is about the microtransactions and how Activision's added them to the game. And pretty much, if you read the terms of service at the start of the game that you accept, you pretty much accept saying that, yeah, I know you're going to add this to the game later. I can't complain, basically. It's the most simple way of summing it up. And honestly, for people acting surprised and the big YouTube stars out there saying, evil Activision and all this stuff, just to get more views and turn more money. Honestly, you should have known they were going to add them. I know they said they weren't, but the store in the game, which is called the Pitstop, it was literally built like a transaction store because you buy cards and characters with coins. Kind of like say Street Fighter 5, but they were worth so much. Like cards may cost like 3,000 to 4,000. Characters are usually about 1,500. You could tell it was built around microtransactions, like because you only get single player, you may get 20 coins from a small track like Crash Cove to about 59 for a bigger track. It was just easy to see it was built around microtransactions because it's like, what they want to do was get to some people and just say, you know what, I don't want to grind, I don't want to go online. Just give me an option to buy it's probably gonna be a bundle of coins like 2,500 for like $3-4. It's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the people saying, okay, I don't want to grind, just let me do this. It's there. And a lot of people aren't happy they're adding it to it, but for me, I'm neutral because honestly I don't like it, but at the same point, I guess the business degree in me is understanding why they're doing it. And I'm not saying it's right, but they're doing it because they're trying to make more money. And I know you got some gamers out there that think that once you buy a game, that should be it. That's all the profit a company should need. But a company's always going to try to find ways to make more money. And this is what they were doing. Microtransactions are just a way to give more money to the stockholders and make them happy overall. And that's what they're doing. That's what this is. It's just they're trying to find ways to make more money, increase profit. That's it. Do I agree with it? No. I was hoping to have a video with an example of how much it is, but at the moment it's not out yet. So as soon as they release how much the coins are going to be, I'll let you guys know. But this is a video just kind of saying I don't agree with it because when I was growing up in the 90s, we didn't have this. To get extra characters, you use cheat codes or, pretty much cheat codes. Yeah, that was it. You didn't have to worry about, a company trying to put things like this in the game. You didn't have to worry about extra characters coming behind the paywall. All the stuff they do nowadays, but like I said, they do it now because back then they didn't have an easy way to do it unless they released Street Fighter versions like Capcom, where it was just like, here's Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which added like a few extra characters, a few balance balance patches. I'm sorry, and issues like that. So that's kind of where we are now in the world. So I don't agree with it, but God, does it suck? But it's kind of where we're at right now. But we'll see how it goes. You know, we'll see how much this is going to be. We'll see how annoying it gets. But for now, I'll let you guys go because I'll be looking for information on this. But for now, yeah, I don't like it. But Lord knows there's not much you can do, honestly. And no, I don't want the government involved because there's some YouTube stars out there that want the government to get involved in this kind of stuff. And honestly, I'm telling you, when it comes to the government, you don't want them involved in too much. That's just, you don't want them, because if they do, they'll overreach and they'll want more power in the stuff you use. And the last thing I want is the government involved more in gaming. That's just not an area I want to get into. But for now, guys, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Have a great night and keep rocking. And, you know, be careful out there.